Hi everyone, let's start with my morning routine. So I take a clean washcloth, I dampen it with hot water, wring it out, press it into my skin to open my pores for about 20 seconds. Then I will take warm water and I will wet my face and neck to prepare for my cleanser, which happens to be the Pharmacy Clean Bee Ultra Gentle Face Cleanser. I usually take a pea-sized amount and then I will rub it between my fingertips and then scrub it all over my face and my neck for about 45 seconds to a full minute. If it's exfoliating day, then I will use my exfoliator brush rather than my fingertips. So I usually try to focus on my T-zone because I do have large pores and I break out there the most out of anywhere. So then when I feel like I have scrubbed my face clean enough, I will rinse it off with warm water. Then I take the same washcloth as before and I wet it with cold water, do the same thing, wring it out, press it into my skin to close my pores. It also takes off a little bit of the extra water that I have on my skin because I do air dry. I do not use a towel to dry my skin. So when it's dry, I will take an elixir, concentrate, oil, serum, whatever that I can rub into my skin for my anti-wrinkle, anti-aging, help my skin fatigue, all that good stuff. Today we're using the Core's Golden Crocus Ageless Saffron Elixir, about 3 drops of the serum, and then I will rub that all over my face and my neck till it's nice and rubbed in. Usually it takes about 30 seconds or so. So when I'm done with that, I apply a sunscreen. Today we are using the Coola Face Classic Sunscreen Cucumber Moisturizer SPF 30. I'll do the same thing, about a pea-sized amount, and then I'll rub it around my face and my neck until it's absorbed. That usually takes about another 30 to 45 seconds. When I'm done with my sunscreen, I move on to my usual moisturizer, which is the Olay Regenerist Whip, my absolute favorite. I will usually just dip my finger into it and then I'll dot it around my face. It is very easy to use too much of this moisturizer, so if you do use this, be careful to not go overboard. It will flake off of your skin. So when I feel like I have rubbed that in, whatever is left over, I will usually rub into my hands, keep them nice and young looking as well. So then I'll move on to my eye cream or gel, which today is the Belief Moisturizing Eye Cream. I usually dip my ring finger in just to get a small little amount, and then I will take it and I will rub it across my eye contour area very, very gently, and then I'll dab it in. I do the same with the other eye. Be very careful to use a ring finger or pinky finger when you do this. You don't want to be using, a finger that's stronger and tug at your eye skin. It'll cause more wrinkles. Then I'll move on to my lip balm, which is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. I use this day and night. I know it's a sleeping mask, but I love it. So I dab my finger into it, and then I'll just rub it all over my lips. It makes them so moist, just plump and luscious and soft, and I just love it. So when I'm done with my lip balm, which sometimes I put that on before my skin, I just make sure that all my skin is rubbed in and looking nice and fresh and clean and ready for the day. So let's go to the evening routine. I will usually take my makeup eraser towel, dampen it with regular water, and then squeeze it out and rub that into my skin to get rid of all the makeup I have put on. Usually I just do my eyebrows, my eyelashes, maybe a little bit of eyeshadow and maybe a balm or I don't know. Sometimes I use a lipstick. It's very rare. But today I happen to be wearing one, so I had to scrub my lips a little bit extra. But I use that to take off everything before I go into my regular cleanser for the day. It works amazing, it takes everything off. I do have to rub a little bit harder on my eyes because it is an older rig. I should replace it. Have a couple sitting right there, just haven't done it yet. So when I'm all done with that, I move on to the same routine of my wet washcloth with hot water. Press it into my skin to open up all my pores, just as you saw me do for my morning routine. It's basically the same. So when I'm all done with that, then again, I take the warm water and I wet my face and my neck and get ready for the same exact cleanser, the Pharmacy Clean Bee Ultra Gentle Face Cleanser. Use the same amount, pea-sized dot, rub it around on my face. So I got this cleanser in my BoxyCharm in the month of March. so only about a month ago. And you guys see this bottle is barely used. Like, I use it every single day, and it's just amazing how long it lasts, which is great because I think it's like $28 for this bottle. So yeah, same thing. I just get that all nice and rubbed in, get all scrubbed down. So when I'm done with that, I rinse it all off with warm water. Same thing again, take the washcloth with cold water, press it into my skin, close my pores, absorb the extra water off, let my skin dry a little bit. Then instead of going into the concentrate or the serum you saw me using earlier, I will go into a different type of serum. So I have a Sunday Riley CEO serum, or I have an Algenist Power serum. So I prefer my Algenist because it is, a lot softer, it smells better, it leaves my skin not feeling greasy, but I tend to go for the Sunday Riley because, it's a large bottle. It's a full-size bottle. So I will use that. I do usually about a full pump, rub it around. It is kind of greasy feeling, so I like to use it at night rather than during day. Then after I apply that, it takes me about a minute to rub it all in. I go into my eye cream, which is the Belief eye cream again. Today I'm doing both serums to show you how they both apply. So this one is the Algenist one. It is a powder, and then when you rub it into your skin, it kind of like melts into your skin, but it stays super, super soft. You don't even feel like you're wearing anything. It's amazing. So both of these serums are for anti-aging. They are for fine lines, wrinkle reducers, and they refine your dull skin, which I am in my early 30s. I need to start taking care of my fine lines and wrinkles. So again, I move on to the lip sleeping mask, per usual, the Laneige. Rub it all in, get my lips all nice and soft and plump. Then again, I go over, rub everything in over my face again to make sure it's all even and rubbed in and nice and soft and ready to go for the night so I don't get oils and stuff all over my pillow. So that is my nightly routine. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to check out the videos I will leave linked in the corner.